Hi everyone, my name is Lance Poppy and I am the broker owner of Key Real Estate. Welcome back to the series Ask the Broker, where every Tuesday and Thursday I answer a common real estate related question that I get asked all the time. But before we get started today, I wanted to remind everyone that if you are thinking of buying or selling, please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you out. We can set you up on a strategy that would be best for you. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the difference between the appraised value and the assessed value of your home. So let's jump in. So the question that I get asked a lot, usually by home sellers, is what is the difference between the assessed value of my home and the appraised value of my home? So with the assessed value of your home, that's usually ordered by your city, your town, your municipality, and they are looking to reassess the whole area. So whether that's the city you live in, the town you live in, maybe the county that you live in, and they're looking to do a reassessment, and that is purely for tax purposes. So figuring out how much you're going to be paying in property taxes for that year. So what happens is the municipality will hire an assessor, or if they don't have their own already, and that assessor will go out and do the bulk of the homes. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of homes that they're doing. So what usually happens is the assessor will go to the property. Rarely do they go inside, but they can. But they will check the outside of the property, looking at the condition of the property. And then what they'll do from there is they will look at the previous year's sales that are compared to that property. So they're going to look at homes that are like age, like size, like condition, and look at the previous year's sales. Now, an assessment of a house, or even the assessment of a whole city, doesn't necessarily happen every single year. So there could be some situations where your house has been assessed but then hasn't been reassessed for 3 or 4 years. So if we think about that, if your house hasn't been assessed for 3 years, it's looking at the condition that your house was in 3 years ago, plus the previous year's sales for that. So those are sales that are 4 years old at that point in time. Now, if we compare that to what is the appraised value is done by a state licensed appraiser. And that is usually ordered by, if you're selling your house, the buyer's lender will order that to make sure that the money that they're lending is good money, and they're making a good investment that way. You yourself as a home seller might request an appraisal if you're going to be doing a refinance. If it's a situation of divorce, there might be a real estate or an attorney that would ask for the house to be appraised. And if you have inherited the house, there might be an estate planner that asks to have the home appraised as well. And like I said, once that is determined, you would hire a licensed appraiser to go in. They would inspect the exterior of the property as well as the interior, make notes about it, and then they will go back and they will look at current comparable sales. So when I say current, they usually are going back between 1 to 3 months to take a look in the immediate area to see if there is any houses that sold that are same condition, same age, same type, same size, things like that. So the difference, why we see a difference a lot of times between the assessed value and the appraised value is the appraised value is taking a look at a snapshot in time, our current snapshot in time, and what the house would be worth if someone were to buy it right then and there. The assessed value, on the other hand, is going to be looking at sales from a previous year, and like I said, your house may not have been assessed for a few years. Back, 3-4 years, we're looking at sales, and we're for the figuring out what the tax rate is going to be and what you're going to be paying on taxes. So that's why you are seeing a difference between your assessed value and your appraised value. Now, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can call, text, or email me at any time. Thanks a lot.